Yeah, so what I was saying to you is like this is the complete stat editor report. So, yeah, if you send this notepad file, so what he will do is like control, you will click somewhere, then control A and control C. He's going to copy paste over in the stat pro itself in stat editor, in stat editor. So you will get the same thing. Are you
Sir,
getting?
got it.
Yeah. So
Sir,
that
we will
is,
get diagram design also, sir.
yeah,
Present as
completely, complete
creative.
design. Yes, yes, completely done up to perform analysis over here. So directly you can send that file, notepad file to your any person, or rather you can send it in WhatsApp also. You can send it in through mail also, or any means. Even through Zoom also you can send that in the message. So these things can be sent by anyone to anyone in the star editor method. That's why people prefer this star editor method. I mean to say industries prefer this one. Okay, so what was the thing is like he's not able to, don't say, he's not able to open the starter, then how to apply the load combinations. So tell me the load combinations that I have told you to right now. How many load combinations are there? Hello?
9, sir.
9 load combinations are
9.
there. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, 9 load combinations are there. Not in this way. Not in this way. I am saying to you what are the basic load combinations. Okay. So these are the things I
Dead
needed to. Okay, tell me. Yes.
load plus live load and seismic load.
Okay. Dead load,
Live
live
load.
load, yes, plus seismic load.
Seismic load in X and Z direction.
Okay, in X and Z direction. Okay, next.
Sir, I need to tell the each and every
No,
combination.
no. You'd have to tell only the 4 combination from where all these other combination has been derived.
I did not get, sir.
Okay, fine. Wait. I will share it with you. Did I share with you some photo?
Yes, sir. You are forwarded in the WhatsApp group the load combinations.
Okay, load combinations.
But here
That
it is 9 load combinations.
okay, that is a written format. But did I provide you in the through the code book? This one. Wait, I'll send it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, screenshot of that. Yes, that is. I will send you back again. Now you can see that.
Yes, sir. 4 combinations are there here.
Yes, from these 4 combinations only we will generate all those load combinations. So here there is no wind load, so we'll consider only earthquake load.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Shall I say for that, sir?
Yeah, for that you have to say that what are the 4 load combinations. Before that, I will share with you some Excel screenshot also. Just a second. Share that Excel screenshot. Yeah, this will be a lot better. So I will share this one with you. Now you can see it on the screen.
Yes, sir.
Excel screenshot. Yeah. So these are nothing but your dead load, live load, earthquake load, wind load, and total. So if you are considering wind load also, it is included in this. If you don't consider wind load, then remove the wind load part.
Okay, sir.
So you will get only the 4 combinations, right? See that Excel sheet. Everyone see that Excel sheet. Okay, now screen is visible to you guys, Excel sheet and all.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now,
Yes, sir. Now,
yeah. Okay. Fine. So now wind load over here. Wind load I will not consider. This wind load I am not going to consider. This part. This is for my wind load, because in this wind load column only we are going to type these values. Okay. So and combination is with dead load plus wind load plus live load plus wind load, or dead load plus wind load. So these are the combinations. We are going to consider these four combinations for our G+1 building. If your building is more than 10 meters height, 10-meter height means how many floors? G plus?
Above G+2.
3, above 3, G+3.
Yeah, G+3 is how much in meters?
It is up to G+2.
No,
G+2.
G+2 is how much meters? How many meters?
9
9,
meters.
9.6 like.
Yeah, 20 feet. And in 3 feet, we will have 1 meter, well, approximately.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it is 20 feet. So approximately it will come around 6 point something meters. G+1. I mean to say, yeah, G+1, 2 floors. Now G+2 is again add 3 meters to it, around 9 meters. So that means
Yes,
4
sir.
story. Yeah, so 4 story means G+3.
Yes, sir.
From here we have to apply the wind load. So from G+3, we have to actually apply the wind load. So that's why for G+1, we won't consider the 5, 6, 7. We'll consider only 1, 2, 3, and 4. So please write down this thing in your copy. Dead load 1.5, live load 1.5, earthquake nothing. Then dead load 1.5, live load nothing. Then earthquake 1.5. Then dead load 1.2, live load 1.2, and earthquake load 1.2. Exactly the same. Dead load 0.9 and earthquake load 1.5.
Sir, those factors where we are taken, sir, from where we are taking those
Code book.
factors.
I have shared with you screenshot, right? See it in the screenshot code book. IS 456. Just before this image. See over here.
Yeah,
This one.
those are 1.5, 1.2, 1.5, 0.9.
Yes. Exactly the same I have taken in this Excel sheet.
Sir, those 1.5 is dead load or only dead load, only live load? Which ones?
See it in the column. This is our dead load column. So this is our dead load column, complete values. Now this is our live load column. This is completely of live load. This is completely of earthquake load, and this is completely of wind load. So now you identify that 1.5 is which one? Dead load of or a live load or of earthquake load.
Sir, actually formula is 1.5 into dead
Hmm.
load plus live load. First one is.
Yeah.
So
So it, hmm.
the dead load, what which dead load, I mean, which member load we are going to take the dead load?
No. Whatever the things are there in dead load, StatPro will take it automatically.
Only we need to enter the factor.
Yeah. Just you need to enter the fact. No, nothing to do with any other thing. See in StatPro, you actually have these load combinations over here. So you actually have to enter the factor. Automatically, dead load will be considered whatever the load is there in this dead load part. It will StatPro will automatically consider that. So getting the idea clear?
Sir, can you show that Excel sheet?
Yeah, I will share. Oh, you are not opened with your phone. Okay, I'll share. See here. Now you can see, right?
Yes, sir.
So till 4, you just write down this till 4.
Sir, what will be the total? 1444.
The 4 combinations. It is saying the number of combinations. Don't go with this total. Leave this total.
Okay, sir.
You don't have to focus over there.
Okay, sir. Got it.
Yeah. So up to here, if it is clear. So now let's move on with this StatPro. Now, how to apply it without stat editor method, I will tell you. I hope that your teacher, your faculty, whosoever you have learned from the StatPro, they must have told you about this. Now, whatever I'm going to tell you. First of all, you have to go in commands. In this command, you can see over here loading. Okay. In this loading option, you can see edit auto load rules. So click on that, edit auto load rules. So there will be one dialog box opening in front of you. Just tell me if you are able to see this on the screen or not.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then what you have to do next is you have to select ACI. This is ACI selected by default. Select from here your Indian code book. So Indian code. Select this Indian code, our country code, and then click on this update table. Okay. Each and every step you have to click on this update table. Achha. Before clicking on this update table, click on this new category and give a name to it. So let's give the name to this category. I will give it as Surender. Okay. Surender load combinations. Surender load combinations. Number of rules will keep it as 4, as I told you for the Excel sheet. You will understand from this, and then just click OK from here. So now your Surender load combination is activated. See here, Surender load combination is activated. From here you can give now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now dead load should be on, live load should be check mark, roof live should be switched off, then snow should be unchecked, then scroll over here, and then ice also should be unchecked. You have to see which one should be unchecked, which one should be checked, and then click on this update table. Okay. Then again, dead load, live load, plus we have seismic load also. That's it. Yeah. These 3 things should be checked. Ante. Yeah. Then what you have to do next apart from this is over here. Now my first load combination in that first one, dead load. Again, click on this update table. While doing the first any step, you have to click on that update table. The first step is, what is my value in the through the Excel sheet? Tell me.
Dead load 1.5.
So 1.5 I'm going to type here, 1.5, and then I click on this update table. So 1.5 dead load has been taken. Now next one, live load.
1.5.
Again 1.5, and we have to click on this update table. Then tell me for the next column, next row, how much it is?
1.5 dead load.
1.5.
Dead load. And live load is nothing. Earthquake load is 1.5.
Okay. Earthquake load over here. You can see over here. Seismic.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I'm going to type it as 1.5, and I will give it an update table. Yeah. Getting the idea? What I'm trying to do over here is?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now fill up the third one, and the fourth one. Yes, third one. Yes. Tell me what is the value?
1.2.
1.2.
And the live load is also 1.2.
1.2, and seismic also.
Seismic is also 1.2.
Okay. So click on this update table. So 1.2, 1.2, 1.2. Finally, it is 0.9. Then
seismic is 1.5.
1. Okay. So your work is being done. So now up to here, work is being done. Yeah.
If we this which we have applied the series, we can interchange those series, sir. I mean, we can interchange the first one. We can keep it fourth one. and fourth one we can shift to the second one.
Yeah,
We
sure,
can
you can do
interchange
that.
those values.
Yeah, sure, you can do that. Definitely, you can change that. The way of putting the values is the same as it is given in the code book. That's why I did it in the same way.
Okay, sir, fine.
Yeah. So you can always do that. No problem with that. Now, next is like after doing this update table, click on this close button. Okay. Just close this. Nothing to do with this. Now, what you have to do is, yeah, tell me. Ask me now.
Sir, at a time we can update whole
Uh,
values.
at a time, okay, at a time, yes, you can do that. But if what is the problem with that is like, I will tell you the issue. I'm telling you like from my this thing experience. So that's why I told you to follow that. But if you have asked me, the problem over here is I will select from here Indian code and I will select here from Surinder load combinations. So what is the problem here is if you don't follow the method one by one, for example, I'll take a new one, general structures. So what if I type here 1.5? Okay, I'll type here 1.5. Okay, and I will switch off this wind load, and I will switch off this wind load, switch on this seismic. Okay, fine. For example, I just switched on this snow load. Okay, if I want to apply, I'm just telling you an example, and I have typed it as 1.5. Okay, without clicking on this update table, and if I click somewhere else, so this snow load will be on, and 1.5 if I type it and then I update this table, so this check mark will be coming back in again. Like for example, I just now I don't want this snow load, so I will just switch that off, and I'm going to type it as 1.5. Okay, and then I'm going to click back this again, and I'll type it as 1.5. Okay, now doing this without updating the table, and if you click somewhere else and directly if you click close by mistake and without updating the table, so this snow load will be checked by mistake also. If you don't follow the step of updating the table, it will be by default it will be checked, and this will show an error in start code. So rather practicing it, writing at once and doing that update table, you do step by step. Update table, click update table, click update table, like this you should do.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so now now what you have to do is go with this load case details, click on this add button. Over here you can see auto load combinations. From here you select Indian code book, and then from here you select Surinder load combinations. Okay, and then you have to click on this generate loads. So automatically the loads will be generated in that format. So it should come around 9, right? 9 load combinations.
Yes, sir, 9.
Yeah, but because seismic I have taken only x direction positive, like I have only taken seismic load in positive x direction, not in negative, and z direction not in negative. That's why those two load combinations are missing from there. Are you able to understand? Hello.
Sir, we can go with that only positive factor in
Yes,
load
definitely.
combination.
For G+1 building, yes, for G+1 building, that positive factor, you must go with the positive factor only. So I have just applied that load combinations, like why to do that typing again and again. Just copy that from style editor and paste it. That's it. That's what I have done.
So we can here we can add the
Ignore
negative
that.
factor, sir.
Yeah, you can add those two factors. Yes. So let's go with this load case details. Add, and you are going to do that auto load combinations, and you have to click on this Indian code. Then you go for this Surinder load combination, generate load. So these loads are generated, these are selected. So if you click on this add button, it will reflect over here in this paper. But if you want to add more load combinations to this, like what is missing from this is minus SLX and minus SLZ, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, for that, after clicking on this add button and then close it, so after doing that, you can again go for this load case details, click on this add button. From here you can go for define combinations. Okay, here you can go for define combination. So now whatever the combination till now count it has been there, it will add one more. So tell me what was missing. So 1.2. Tell me 1.2 under bracket dead load plus, sorry, you should write it in capital letters, under bracket dead load plus live load plus seismic load in which direction? Minus x direction, right? So I'll type it as minus and I'll type it as x. Are you all able to understand what I'm trying to do over here is?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So now you have to, once you have done the typing, then you have to click on this available load cases over here and then transfer it. So
Yes,
yeah, you must know this process, right? You must be knowing it.
No, sir. Don't know.
Okay, fine. Then you have to click on this dead load first, transfer it to this side. Load case factor will be 1.2. So 1.2. Okay. Fine. Next one you have to add over here is your live load. So click on this live load and transfer to this side and then factor it as 1.2. Then again, you have to add now SLX in negative direction. So add this SLX over here, type it as minus 1.2. That's it. That's what you have to do. And then add and close. So if I click on this add button, so automatically it will add over here. Are you able to see this? Are you all able to see this? This is minus 1.2.
yes, sir.
So this is how you're going to add. If you see in this edit format, you will get this load case details. 1.2, 1.2 and minus 1.2. So this is in minus x direction. That's why I've done. So are you able to understand how to do that manually and how to do that with Excel sheet?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So I hope things are very much clear to you guys. Any other doubt, Surinder? If you want to ask, you can ask.
No, sir.
Acha, so tell me, like before going to this, I thought like this many steps must be known to you. But what are the topics that your teacher has dealt with you? I want to know like till where he has taught you in start with.
Actually, not very deep, sir. Just what I mean, only that G+6 directly we went for G+6 and slab design also we done that.
In Start Pro, you have done the slab design.
I mean, just we took that elements.
Acha,
Only we
okay.
took the elements, but
Okay.
the design process and those we can't execute that. I did not know about that.
Sure. Okay, fine. So okay, till there. But you went for G+1, G+6.
Yes, sir.
So did you learn how to apply the wind load?
Yes, sir.
How to apply that wind load? What are the factors that you should calculate? How do you calculate wind load? Do you know the complete procedure through codebook?
Yeah, that formula Vz is equals to Vb into design means Vb into K1 into K2 into K3. And we will apply that Vz into Pz equals to 0.6 Vz square.
Okay.
And that intensity we will apply to the from the 10-meter side.
Yeah, right. Acha, that intensity directly. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you must have seen that Excel sheet also, right?
No, sir.
You have not seen that Excel sheet. Okay, fine.
No.
So, but once if I'll show to you, you must be able to understand the complete procedure. Just a second, I'll show you the Excel sheet.
Actually, I did not get that process exactly.
Yeah,
What
I
the
know that.
analysis we are doing.
But you would have not got the logic behind it, to be precise. Yes. Okay, so let me share with you the screenshot of this. I mean to say the Excel sheet of it. Just a second. Yes, now you can see over here. Excel sheet. You are able to see this wind load calculation as per 875 part 3.
Yes, sir.
So this is how you should calculate those wind load calculations in for putting those intensities in STAAD2. These are the two intensities values. So we actually do this by Excel, MS Excel, Excel sheet. But for first, you should get a good grip over G+1 building design. Then you will be able to understand this wind load and everything in ETABS. That's why I was telling you at the start itself. The things that I'm teaching you, you should have a proper notebook and you should make note of each and everything. Okay, well, and fine. Yeah, I will share this all Excel sheet to you and everything. Of all these designs and all, that is not a problem. Even I will explain the logic behind it. What are the things and what not things to be keep in mind. For time being, you just prepare that Excel sheet now. Now I hope you will be able to do it. Yes, Surendra.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I hope like you will be able to prepare the Excel sheet and you can complete it by this Monday tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. There is no rush. There is no like kind of situations that is like keeping you to be tough. But if you are interested, you try to do it to learn more. So that is why I'm telling. Take time. If it is taking time, yeah, fine. Yeah, if it is also taking time for other person, like if it is taking time for the other guys, also take time and then do it. But do it with solid impact and accurate with some accuracy. So fine. So your problem has been solved. I think so, Surendra.
Sir, one doubt.
Sure.
Here we added the load case details seismic in only positive X and Z.
Yeah.
First and second one.
Yeah.
So there we can add the negative answer.
Yeah, sure. You can add CSLX, add. Go for the seismic loads here and go in X direction, factor, type it as -1. Add and close. See, this one also I've added.
If we add this negative one, here the load combination will be added, sir.
Yeah, those two load combinations will be added.
So we don't need to edit those again load combinations.
No, we don't need to edit those. Once, that's why I have actually given you the complete load combinations to copy paste in STAAD Editor.
Yes, sir.
So it will make your work easy. No need to think all those things again and again. Because in ETABS, again, I will teach you those code books. So rather not to get complex at the start itself. First, you make it as much easy things for you to understand. Rather, if once you understand the G+1 complete building design, then if you proceed with other other designing things, then you will be able to have the crisp understanding why we have to take like that and why not like this. That will come by experience. So that's why I'm teaching you in such a way, like first you will be getting to know the things, what we actually do. Then if you practice those, you will be able to understand why we do. And then if you are able to know that why we do, you will be able to understand this is the reason why we are doing like this. As simple as that.
Yes, sir.
So, to reduce the complexity, I have planned it that way.
I can do it, sir, but it's not working. It's not supporting.
So, Acha, I will tell you one thing. Whatever the problem is coming in your system, just directly copy paste that sentence in YouTube and search for your answers. Always do this. Like creation failed error was there. Yeah. So just type that creation failed error in STAAD2. Enter YouTube. You will get lots of videos on that. Just type whatever the error you are facing with your STAAD editor. Just type it. Do some kind of method that way. Try to do it on your own, searching and doing all those things. Let me delete this. This is unnecessary thing I've added over here. Yes. So what I was saying to you is, yeah, so do search by yourself. You will be able to get the answer after 2-3 attempts or 4-5 attempts. Definitely you will get that problem solved for your system. So okay, always do that. Yeah, always do that. I'm saying this to any situation, even in ETABS also you will be facing some issues while installing and so and so. So for that reason. Okay, fine, no problem. So we will meet tomorrow by 8 o'clock, and I think that you all will be able to complete it, right?
Yes, sir.
Fine. So thank you, and let's end up the session over here. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.